r/AskReddit. What are some tips for virgins when the time comes?
Like and subscribe, or else these'll be in your bed tonight.
Don't say thank you after you nut. I did that and I still cringe about it. Would cheers mate work? What about thanks, I'll go get the money? It's slower than you think it is, but it's not that low. Haha, we all know you went too low the first time. It's okay. Don't finger her like a jackhammer, like the driver arm on a train wheel, right? Choo choo motherfricker. Tell them you're a virgin. Wear a condom. If you just met her and she's on the pill, wear a condom. STIs are real and they're getting scarier with antibiotic resistance. Your first time will probably be a disappointment and that's okay. You'll get better and so will they. Bonus points for rhyme. Relax. It's supposed to be fun, not stressful. Have fun. You're thinking of Monopoly, and yes, it is very stressful. Advice from my dad to adolescent me: if you think there's even a remote possibility you might receive a blowjob, make sure to wash your dick out real good. You do not want to frick that up. Just adding, is also nice to wash the balls. Really? Wash the fricking balls. Won't last that long. Don't fret, it's gonna be awkward. Bleep is not good reference material. If you aren't sure what it is, what it does, or what you need to do with it, ask. When in doubt, foreplay. This is a good tip for guys, as sometime you might need a breathe there. Edit, you will encounter some odd smells at times, it's normal. Don't point it out. Just have a shower afterwards. Regarding smells, just be careful of your and others' hygiene. You're an adult and you should know this stuff by now, but if something smells that funky, you can hold back. Don't try what you've seen in Palm. It will probably be underwhelming, and then you'll think, wait, this was the sex stuff people wrote songs about. But then you might get to practice more. And that can be fun. When they make a move on you, remember to shout no way Jose and walk away in order to preserve your virginity. Or play Fortnite. V-Bucks means virgin bucks after all. Don't say I love you the second you're in. You got to lick it before you stick it. Don't take it so damn seriously. Laugh with each other. Take your time. And above all, communicate. Comfort plus breathing properly. Don't get in your own head and lose that bone. When you are about to shoot your goo, you have to say my ultimate is ready. For guys, wear a condom. It's safer. It'll help you last longer. And if you start out not wearing one, then you're really not going to ever want to wear one. That second part is a damned killer. How do I get the condom off? It's been a couple days now and I'm starting to worry greater than it's part of you now. The hole is lower down than you think. Only an inch away from Brown Town, so use care to avoid a high-speed lane change. Baby wipes if you can't shower. But if possible, shower first. Gotta get rid of that residual poop. What are some tips for virgins when the time comes? Use more than the tip. You're doing a come here motion, not stuffing a turkey. If you're not financially stable and are not married, do everything in your power to not get pregnant. Power up before the battle, not during the battle. When you're about to nut, scream Kakarot. Show her why you are the prince of all Saiyans. Think of inanimate objects to last longer. What if I have objectophilia? Close your eyes. Too late. Thinking of sexy bridges. Everyone sucks their first time. Being good takes practice, but practicing is fun. Run away. Hold on to your precious virginity a little longer. Haven't you heard? If you wait until you're 30, you get wizard powers. Imagine giving up wizard status. Lol. Don't be a dummy, nut on her tummy. A lot of these are things like listen to your partner, ask what they like, which is great advice. But here's one that you don't have to interpret and is the same for everyone: buy and use lube. It doesn't make you any less of a woman for not staying wet enough for sex to be amazing, and it doesn't make you any less of a man for not being able to get her wet enough. It will make your sex better. Can confirm. As a teen I self-lubricated fine most of the time. But it didn't take long before that almost completely stopped, likely due to birth control and just whatever changes in my body. I still get turned on. But lube is my friend, and makes sex a million times better. I always have it with me, and condoms, when there's a chance of sex. It's hot to come prepared. Things I wish I knew when I started. Performance anxiety. If you don't have a boner when you think you should, that is probably why. Don't try to force things to work when your body isn't cooperating. Just take it slow, relax and try again a few minutes later, or even an hour later, or however long it takes to start to relax and get in the mood. Just give it time, you will know when you are ready to go. Whatever you do, just don't rush into things or you'll end up pushing rope, and that is not fun for either party in the slightest. It is easy when you have no experience to get really exhausted. You will figure out their pace eventually, but again just try to take things slow or you'll get winded and need to take a breath. There I am, girl. Where and when is my boner supposed to finally appear? It's my understanding that girls get them in their inboxes. Tip for the ladies: pee after sex. I can't stress this enough. Doesn't have to be immediately after, but within the next 30 minutes, 1 hour. Go force a pee out if you have to. It'll clean out all the nasty bacteria and save you from many painful and uncomfortable UTIs. Not to mention the panic of wondering if the UTI is actually an STD. Please, for the love of God, learn from my mistakes and go pee. Practice safe sex. Only do it if you're both comfortable and happy. Don't force anyone, or try to convince them either. If they don't want to, don't pressure them. Take your time and enjoy it. Be open and honest, communicate and feel free to laugh. It's meant to be fun. Don't stress over it. No one does it perfectly their first time ... or several times after that. In fact, if you're not married, prepare for eternal damnation. Ha ha, huh? Guys, don't try to force staying hard or keeping maximum hardness. You'll end up flexing it away. Also, don't flex your thighs or again it'll go away. As a side note, if you have a boner in a public situation and you're uncomfortable, do flex your thighs. Don't read too much advice, it'll give you anxiety when the time arrives. It's the 134th advice I'm reading in this thread, so take my upvote. Maybe other will be lucky, lol. Get consent, use protection, condom, gloves, dental dam, etc. Use lube. If there's blood or pain, stay calm and stop. Also, the first dozen times you have sex at the very least are going to be emotionally overwhelming. There's gonna be a lot of chemical activity in your brain making you feel all sorts of emotions. If you or your partner cries after sex or has weird feelings, that's normal. Just be there for each other if that's what you guys want. It was common for me to cry after sexual activities when I was first starting out. Sometimes there was a reason, sometimes there wasn't. Here's my last piece of advice to you: if you can't laugh with your partner during sex, you're having sex with the wrong person. Good luck. Don't expect to get erect. My virginity was extended by a year because of this. It also wrecked me for a while, so just know that it's perfectly normal. Nothing is wrong with you, it's just nerves. Also, don't be surprised if it rears its ugly head with a new girl, even long after you've lost your virginity. The betrayal of something that always works suddenly turning on you is disheartening, but handle it with stride. It's a part of life. If asked to stop, stop. Wear a condom if you're male. Females, make sure he wears a condom. There are also female condoms that can be worn in addition to a male wearing one. Don't panic. Seriously, don't. I had a friend who panicked thinking if he could do it right, and his meat never stood up, and that was a mess. I had to clear things up between those two. I imagined your friend coming to you, totally naked, asking for your help, and you end up just coaching both of them on how to have sex. Don't go for speed. You're gently touching and caressing your partner, not scrubbing your kitchen counter. Even though it's your first time, make it about her. If she's enjoying it, then keep doing what you are doing. If not, maybe shift in a direction until she is enjoying it. Also, girls usually know what they like, so they will guide you a little. Don't stop just because you have finished. That is selfish. If you hit the refractory period where your meat can't be hard anymore, then it is a good time to stop. If you try to continue after that, it will get awkward. Have a talk and communicate. You do not want to just try something you've seen or thought of by surprise without letting your partner know. Nor do you want to get in a situation where one is doing something the other doesn't enjoy only to keep quiet because they think it rude.